a Russian flag in central Pokrovsk. Moscow's forces have been taking ground in the eastern city for months. Now, according to the Ministry of Defence, it's fully theirs. Before it fell within range of Russian guns, Pokrovsk was home to 60,000 people. Now, it's largely deserted, a city of ruins. Gradually, street by street, block by block, the Ukrainians have been forced to retreat. There's been no confirmation from Ukraine that Pokrovsk is now fully in Russian control. It's possible that Ukraine's forces are still holding out in the northern outskirts. Instead, Ukraine's officials are pointing to the timing of this announcement. They say that with Trump's envoy, Steve Witkoff, in Russia bringing the US peace plan, Russia has every motivation to persuade Steve Witkoff that its military juggernaut is unstoppable and Ukraine's defence doomed. That's certainly a view you can find on Kyiv streets.
Frankly, I don't believe it because there is no confirmation from the Ukrainian General Staff of the Armed Forces. On the contrary, there is conflicting information. Ukraine denied it. I believe these reports are being spread ahead of the peace talks, so that's why the information is not true.
And with Witkoff and Donald Trump's son-in-law Jared Kushner being hosted by Vladimir Putin in the Kremlin, Ukrainians are sceptical of an imminent end to the war.
We didn't start fighting just to give up in the end. It wouldn't be fair to the memory of the fallen. Peace is always possible on one condition, if both sides are at least trying to reach it.
I estimate the chances of peace at 50% because it depends on different factors. We realise that we can't keep this up for the next year or 2 or 5, and on the other hand, the conditions that have been proposed aren't acceptable.
Ukraine's negotiators have done what they can. They've modified Trump's 28-point peace plan to something, we're told, more in line with their interests, and conveyed their red lines to the Americans. No legitimization of Russia's occupation, no weakening of Ukraine's army, security guarantees to ensure no repeat invasion. But the next stage of this process is out of their hands. Rory, Challands, Al Jazeera, Kyiv.
Don't miss out. Get the full picture. Subscribe to Al Jazeera for reliable news, expert insight. Like, share, stay ahead.